Yeah, man. So this situation took place 20 some odd years ago, right? Now I can remember back in the day when the Good Brothers and the Crips had an alliance together. Yeah, we had alliances for like a hot summer. We was rocking together. But that alliance got fucked up because the Good Brothers quickly realized the blue team was starting shit with other organizations just because of the simple fact they had the brothers backing them. The brothers wasn't going for that. The brothers pulled out the alliance. But anyway, during this time frame, the Crips, they had a homie that slept on my tier. Slim was like from Hagerstown, Maryland, out with all the prisons at in Maryland. He was from that area. So he was a Crip or whatever. And we had his ass checked off the list as a Crip. But you never really see him with the rest of his homies, only the ones that slept on the tier. When he leave out the tier, he walked by himself. Now, I noticed that shit. I just made a mental note of it. So it was a good brother up on the farm at that time that used to be a Crip. And this is how I knew Slim was a Crip. Because if he would have never told me that, I just would have thought he used to talk to them dudes on the tier. But I never seen him do no hand signs or nothing. But the good brother told me. But anyway, one evening they opened the yard out. We had night yard. The Crips was like the smallest gang in Maryland at the time. The MS-13 wasn't even around yet. But out of the big three gangs in Maryland, the Crips was the smallest. Because you had the Good Brothers, the Red Team, and the Blue Team. So when they be out in the yard, the Crips, they might look deep, but it really was only like 45 of them. And they used to do shit like try to all get in one building to strengthen the numbers. As the Good Brothers, we in all the buildings. But they was like concentrated in one building. They was doing that shit on purpose. But anyway, like I said, we was out in the yard one evening. The Crips had a big meeting in the yard, right? So naturally, we peeped that shit. That type of shit, that'd be a security alert for us. But we just peeped it. Now, I noticed that Slim was walking around the track while they was having the meeting. He wasn't over there with them. So me and one of the Good Brothers walking around the yard signifying like, something up with that. Fuck, he ain't over there. So while me and the Good Brother walking and talking, in the middle of the meeting, you see one of the Crips yell out to the dude, right? And tell him, come over, come in. Now, Slim, he walking around the yard, blue do-rag on his head. He was walking around the yard talking to somebody. When they called him, he shook hands with the dude and started walking over there to the meeting. Me and the Good Brother peeping all this shit. Now, me and the brother, we still walking and talking, destroying and rebuilding, you know what I mean? So probably after like 10 minutes of Slim going over there with the rest of the Crips to the meeting they was having, right? Me and the Good Brother could tell Slim then got into a situation, a little argument with the OG of the Crips that was over there. We knew who he was, so we knew which one was the OG, right? He called himself leaning on Slim, I guess for not functioning with the rest of the Crips, right? Then Slim that slept on the table with me, he just walked off in a rage, like he was upset. He walked off from the meeting. After he walked off like 5 minutes, the Crips went on here and closed out their meeting. Everybody dispersed, right? Went on here and started continuing on with the yard shenanigans, lifting weights, playing basketball, hitting the candy shack, whatever. Yard shit. So when we get back on the tier, they lock us in, do the count, and let us back out for showers, night showers, and the microwave, phone time, and stuff like that, right? So we back out. Now, I had a homeboy that slept on the tier that was from over East Baltimore. He wasn't a Good Brother, none of that. He was just one of my homeboys from the street I fuck with, real heavy. Now, when I came in the day room, I set my shit down on the Good Brothers table. I always put my laundry bag on the Good Brothers table. So once I did that, I was ready to go hop on the phone real fast, talk to my girl. But while I'm in mid-stride to walk out the day room, a homeboy that I know from over East Baltimore pulled me up. He's like, Dutch, let me holler at you real fast. I'm like, what's up, man? He like, yo, this shit crazy. He like, yo, you know Slim I be talking to, walking the child with and shit? I'm like, yeah, Crip, yo. He like, yeah. He like, yo, you know he went out there in the yard and told the OG in the meeting he was driving his flag. I'm like, for real? He like, yeah, they got some shit going on or whatever. And he real like panicky for real. He think they gonna try to bring him a move. He like, man, I tried to talk to him, but Slim really annoyed for real, thinking they ready to bring him a move. So just while the brother telling me this, I see dude, he came out his cell late. He got his cell pop late. He come out his cell going to day run, right? So my homeboy like, there you go, right there. Now, it probably was like 8 Crips on the tier with us. I lie to you not. This man come out the cell, go in the day room, set his bag down on the bench, walked over to the Crips that was standing over in the corner by the TV, but he had his hand in his pocket. So while I'm talking to the brother, that shit broke my concentration. Cause he got loud as a bitch out of nowhere. He just walked up on them dudes like, man, what the fuck's up with y'all niggas, man? Y'all got a problem? Y'all want a problem with me? This man whips out a lock with a shoestring tied around the loop. You know how them combination lock the shoestring on it? And when I tell you, this nigga was whooping them niggas heads with that lock. Talking about he was catching them. Come here, come here. Shorty was putting work in with that lock. Them niggas was trying to get the fuck away from Shorty, man. Nigga ain't want no parts of that lock. Them niggas was getting out of there.